Oh no, this ain't looking good. iShowSpeed just did the biggest oof of his career just yet. And I'm wondering, will this be the downfall? Because iShowSpeed just decided to promote for a bag Paradox Metaverse. And it sounds exactly like this is. This is a get in, get rich quick type of deal. The creators of this are literally telling people, bro, trust me, we're gonna 10x your money, no problemo here. This is a crypto coin. This is an NFT collection. This is an NFT game. This is a crypto game. This is literally absolutely everything. AKA exactly as it sounds, an absolute money grab. And this money grab is so blatantly a scam that even iShowSpeed audience literally started spamming in the chat that this is a scam that he is promoting. And you need to understand this one thing. If you don't know who iShowSpeed is, he is the guy who essentially got extremely huge on YouTube by barking, essentially attracting an audience of very, very young adults, or 12-year-olds if you will. And the fact that even a bunch of 12-year-olds can tell that he is literally promoting the most blatant pump and dump scam is absolutely mind-bogglingly amazing. We have 3 videos to take, and these videos are gonna be absolutely great. So first of all, what happens here is iShowSpeed mutes the chat, and the context here is very important. He is muting the chat because he wants to get rid of all the people who are spamming scam in the chat and so on, so moderation starts, and people are not instantaneously told that this is a scam. Because obviously the creators of this scam don't exactly appreciate that, and they don't really like that. And if you're wondering, by the way, wait, why does iShowSpeed need to actually promote a scam? Isn't he a millionaire? Well, one, yes, he's technically a millionaire, but with fast money, you kind of tend to spend it fast, especially when you're young, and he is seemingly living an extreme millionaire type of lifestyle, so chances are his bank account, even though he makes good money every month, like his YouTube videos are making literally millions upon millions of views a month, I mean, he gets the millions, but he also most likely spends a lot of money on things. And also, he's friends with people like Aiden Ross, who literally blatantly promote cryptos, pump and dumps one after the other without absolutely showing not a single regret, and laugh about their audience. So, it's a natural evolutionary course at this point, one could say. But anyway, let's look at this video, because the saddest part about this is the fact that there are people who think that Speed is not to blame here. That Speed is some kind of altruistic person who understood, oh, this is an actual scam. I better tell my audience to not buy it. So they're making up this story that Speed intentionally did not mute the audio, even though Speed's a fucking moron who will definitely fuck up muting the audio. And that he was trying to tell people to not invest into this coin. Now, the audio is going to be a little bit iffy to hear, but I will pause and explain the parts that matter.
I gotta get rid of out of here, bro. No, I already hit him.
So he muted the audio here, and the thing he's currently doing is kind of trying to make it so the chat is not spamming just scam and things like that, because it's looking bad, and the people who are paying him are pretty mad. And by the way, people are saying potentially it's a 6 to 7 figure deal that they did. The owners of the Paradox Metaverse have allegedly said that they have implemented like 10 million in promotions for their metaverse, and there's a big chance Speed got maybe he got a couple of mil for it. It's hard to say, but anyway, there's a reasonable bag.
Alright, so look, it's cool now. Relax. Yo, relax. Why listen to the chat? You'll see no more fucking scams.
Yeah, see, people are saying he did this intentionally, so these guys are just gonna give him the money and everything looks legit, and that he wanted to warn his audience. No, he's trying to curate the chat here so people do not scam, and this doesn't look bad on him.
The mic is on. I know. I'm just trying to make... No. You know what I'm doing, bro.
Also, he doesn't know what he's doing, obviously. And by the way, the fact that he's rubbing his arm like that is a clear sign of stress. I can't blame him. Currently, everyone in the chat understands that he is promoting a literal scam. Admittedly, with an audience this young as his, that honestly kind of does not matter. Literally no one will leave him as a viewer if he does that because his audience is just too young and doesn't give a shit.
No. I'm not gonna say that because then it's gonna be obvious, bro. Just trust me, bro. Just shit.
Yeah, he's saying, no, I can't do that because that will be obvious. He's trying to think of a smart way to get out of this situation so it doesn't look like a scam. That's all he's talking about here.
So basically, like, what I'm doing now, basically, so I'm just give away the rest of the price. But that's just basically, like, we gotta be authentic, though. They don't want you to play the game.
Speed's actually showing quite a bit of brain power here. He understands that if he just comes out and says, relax, boys, just give them their money, this is not a scam, this is all okie dokie, hunky dory, and things like that. He understands that that doesn't work. He understands that he needs to look authentic to sell this scam to people, which makes it honestly just worse, in my opinion.
So how do I give it away? Just people in the chat? You want to do that way? Yo, chat, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Bro, they're spamming LCM. There's like no mods in chat right now. What? There's like no mods in chat. Random. You see random, you need to see.
It's really hard to hear also. They're talking about there's no mods in the chat room, and this is not too important.
Fuck, I gotta like. What the fuck?
And anyway, there's not too much here of the rest of the video. There's nothing really important, but you kind of get the idea. The people who are saying, "Oh, Speed's just an innocent bystander who didn't know he's promoting a scam," get the fuck out, okay? Grow a fucking brain, grow a fucking pear, grow a fucking dick. He knew what he's doing. He wanted the fucking bag. Chances are because he's spending his money on God knows fucking what. And and here's another one. This is a little bit better because you can actually read.
Did I?
Yeah, this is the $10 million on this project. So this is why people are saying that Speed could potentially get millions. And by the way, I also believe that he could potentially have gotten paid millions for this. Because the chances are, by the way, I don't want anyone to misunderstand this, Speed has most likely gotten hundreds, if not thousands of offers to get paid, like most likely multiple hundreds of thousands for promoting some kind of shit rug pull. Most likely that is the case, and now he just finally decided to collapse and take this one. And that's why it's believable that he most likely is gonna get millions for it. Because his audience also is a lot of young people. And young people get money from their parents when they want it nowadays. And they're stupid and don't care usually. And it's an extremely lucrative market that you can get into. So most likely I also believe that he got probably a couple of million for this. Yeah, they're pretty pissed. 6 figures? This is why people initially thought 6 figures, because they talk about 6 figures, but that you can't actually tell.
Did I?
Yeah, and this is the situation, and it's obviously pretty bad. But admittedly, this was one of the obvious ways that this could happen. But admittedly, again, does it matter for iShowSpeed? No. With an audience as young as this, you can honestly murder people, get charged take a while in prison, and your audience is still gonna love you. Usually, how these situations end is either iShowSpeed gets older and decides, hey, I don't want to be a fucking retarded clown that barks all the time on YouTube, and that's why people recognize me, and that's why people watch me, and he moves to different content and his audience doesn't follow, because they are not growing up and getting replaced, which, is pretty rare. Or the audience gets older, new people are not attracted to what iShowSpeed does, and a bad thing happens. Or maybe iShowSpeed grows up and his audience grows up, which admittedly happened in PewDiePie's case, but yeah, that's pretty much a black swan event for YouTube, honestly, when both of these things happen at the same time. So it's kind of interesting to see what happens. I think bad things like this could keep on happening, because the reality is, if you think that was bad, this is the aftermath.
I do so much stuff for y'all.
I'm gonna put it a little bit louder.
I do so much stuff for y'all, bro. I made a mistake. I'm not that smart, I'm gonna be honest, bro. But
he knew what he's doing. He's denying all responsibility. He's telling people how nice he was previously. How can you believe that you can do something as bad as this? And a lot of people are gonna actually fucking bite this. The reality is, a lot of people are just gonna bite this because they don't know better. In reality, this is a common fucking playbook thing for people like this. Speed has never been exactly wholesome, nice, or anything like that. That's just the reality of it. And now he's just trying to use that as a easy get out of jail free card.
As I go, I get smarter and smarter, bro. I made a little mistake, that I wish I...
A little mistake potentially costing, his audience, his most loyal viewers, thousands upon thousands, but, small mistakes.
Never did, but I'm not a scammer, bro. A day of my life, I would never scam you guys. Just remember that, bro.
True. Obviously, super fucking true and shit.
A day of my life. I care about you guys so freaking much, bro. I love y'all so much, bro. You can ask anybody in my family. Who do I love the most? I love Speed Game the most. Y'all.
Okay, if I had a son and he did YouTube and he was famous, and he told me to my face, "Hey, Dad, go fuck yourself. I love my audience more." I would be pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna trust, but I am never gonna trust someone who says he loves his audience more than his actual family. That's already a fucking super red flag. Talk about vicarious living, or whatever it's called, the thing that everyone's raving about, living vicariously through other people. Yeah. Oh my God. Talk about damn.
You guys make my day.
This video is such a literal gaslight attempt. Nothing else.
I love y'all, bro. And I would never in my life scam y'all, bro. Literally. I promise y'all. A day of my life, I'll never scam you. Unless you like using Mbappe in FIFA, bro. That's the only time, but promise to God. Just chat, just like literally, bro. I'm not even trolling, bro. So don't think I'm some type of fucking sellout or some type of like I'm just some type of, no, bro. Hell no. What the fuck? That's not even me, bro. And I hate the fact people think that shit, dog. You feel?
I think we have heard well, this is not really an apology. This is just a denial of blame type of situation. I think we have heard things like this so often in the past from creators. But again, why does he even need to do this? Why does he even need to say this? The reality is he doesn't need to say this or do this at all. Because his audience doesn't give a shit. His audience is a bunch of 12-year-olds, and 12-year-olds could not give a fuck about anything as long as they're entertained.
You know what I'm saying, bro? That's not me, bro. I'm still Speed, bro. Fucking like scamming my fucking face. Scamming the people that support me. Doesn't make sense. That's biting the hand that feeds you, Anyways, bro, enough for talking.
Oh, biting the hand that feeds you is such a bad allegory choice there. Because the reality is, he got paid for that, so he's not biting the hand that feeds him. For one time, what they paid him most likely outweighs YouTube pretty extensively. Everyone knows, for example, about how much money gambling streamers get. Yeah, admittedly, gambling streamers are a different thing entirely, but it's still kind of funny. So yeah, I wonder where this road will take us sooner or later, because I think this is just the start. I honestly don't think iShowSpeed in any way has learned a lesson from this, because let's face it, again, how can you learn a lesson if you do something wrong but you see no punishment for it? When you see nothing has bad has happened to you, you can't tell to a person that he has done something wrong, something bad, but that person does not feel bad about it at all, or doesn't see any negative consequences to his actions. How can you learn your lesson? You can't. So I'm wondering what's going to happen in the future with iShowSpeed. It's probably going to be pretty funny, and hopefully it's going to be entertaining. Anyway, like and subscribe, boys. Thanks for watching. I'm out.